Good day. God bless you. Welcome back, guys. My name is Zach, and this is episode 52 in the Self Mastery series. I was live on Monday. Today is Thursday. I talked about my long run over the weekend, and I had ran my intervals on Monday. Did the repeats, and everything was going good. So I kind of laid it out. Continue to run the half marathon on October 21st. Start with the 16:8, which I had kind of adopted over the weekend. Wanted to start incorporating more of a regimented lifting program and stick kind of to the paleo diet with a Sunday cheat day. Really focus on that level 2 go all day kind of attitude where it's really helped me. And we'll get to that, and then pledge to go live more often. So I missed 2 days because I was just swamp busy. 2 nights ago, I didn't even get up to my room here till like 10:30 at night. And then last night I fell asleep super early. So I was like, it's Thursday. I had a couple more 2-3 workouts in, and I wanted to get on and talk about it. So running, since Monday I did. So Wednesday was my tempo run day. So I got a good warm up, and then I tempo run at a really nice pace. For me anyway, on a treadmill for 2 miles, and then a cool down. And I got to do it right just quick at the end of my shift at work, after the end of my shift at work, and, shower up and get out of there. So Tuesday I did upper body, and I incorporated, we'll get more into exactly what my weightlifting routine is. And in another video, I'm going to talk about exactly everything I'm doing. It's kind of higher reps and lower weights. And it's kind of I think of it as a over 50, just trying to tone up workout regimen, not trying to build huge mass, kind of just trying to more of a fat burning, muscle toning workout routine. So if you want to catch that, make sure you hit that thumbs up, and that video will be coming in the next day or two. So the running's going great. I was really happy with the treadmill run, and I think when I look back on the last 2 half marathons I ran, I did a lot of treadmill training, just because of my body weight and the impact on my feet, and the treadmill giving out a little, giving way and having more cushion. So I think when I do my long run this weekend on Saturday, it'll be my last day of work for the week. I'm going to do my long run on the treadmill, and we'll see if 12 miles outside last weekend was just brutal, and we'll see how 12 miles is on the treadmill this weekend. And I bet you it'll be a lot better, and I'll be able to run a lot more of the miles. Because if you caught the video from last week, and I ended up having to walk like a lot of the 12 miles. So it was like I ran 4 miles and then off and on walking the whole rest of the way. And so it kind of really sucks. So really focusing on that. What will I do? What can I do? Like if I don't want to hit the gym, they say, well, will you go in there and do one set of something and then get it? Hey, buddy, glad to see you. The commenters just saying hi, and I thank you guys. I think that is the first comment you ever made on the channel, so thank you very much. So I'm having that attitude that I got first from Jordan Peterson, but then I'm following it up when I listen to David Goggins' books of that. Find that pace that you can do easily, because you're more likely to do it when it doesn't suck. So like when I went for my run and I was dying after 4 miles, I really wanted to quit, and I told myself, well, what's level 2? What will you continue to do? And in my mind, I said, okay, I'll walk a quarter mile, and then I'll run 3/4 of a mile. And I did that for like 6 more miles. And then I was dying from that. And then I said, okay, what will I do? And then I said, all right, walk a half a mile and run a half a mile. And then the last mile, I walked the whole mile. So, but anyway, it got me through a 12-mile workout. And same with my diet now. Same with my weightlifting routine. Like I used to pick up, well, when I was in my early 30s, I would incline dumbbell press 130-pound dumbbells. For example, I could bench press 420 pounds back then, one set of 1. I could do 3 sets of 10 with 315 pounds on the bench, like easily, as that was my warm up. And then I would hit the 420. I could deadlift anyway, I'm naming a bunch of weights because I don't do that anymore. I couldn't do that anymore. Not even close. And I don't even want to. It was hurting and painful. I was working out to be a bodybuilder that I did not want to be. It was just a lack of focus, kind of cognitive dissonance. Like I want to lift like a bodybuilder. Do you want to be a bodybuilder? No. I was a family man. I wanted to be married and raise children, and I was totally off focus. So now it's like I picked up 20-pound dumbbells today. I'll work my way up to 30s, but not 130s. No way. So going live more often, it really helps me out. Got any PT stories? Oh my God. The commenter's asking me if I have any physical training stories of when I was in the military. I will say one. It was in just like where I was dying. Because I was even 190 pounds, 185 pounds in airborne school. Like I was one of the bigger, heavier dudes. Like that's heavy to make it through airborne school because I was in Fort Benning, Georgia in August. It was over 100 degrees every day there. And we were doing this drill where you jump out of this tower 18 feet and it's kind of like a zip line. And you fall with the same harness that you'll have on in the airplane. And the military had it figured out. If you'll jump off of an 18-foot platform, or I want to say it was 18 feet. It seemed higher at the time, but if you'll do that, you will also jump out of 1,000 feet, because you're trusting the harness to save you. So the distance doesn't matter. And a lot of people did not do it. Anyway, I was a bigger dude. I jumped out. I was one of the first people to jump down, zip down, and you had to land correctly. It detached from the line at the bottom. So you'd be zzz, and you'd be released and you had to fall correctly. And I nailed it on the first freaking try, unfortunately. So what I had to do for the whole rest of the day was grab the rope and run it back up, up to the zip line. 190 pounder, 100 degrees out, and I almost died. I swear to God, I was like dumping water over my head, drinking canteens of water. Probably lost like 15 pounds that day, and later on, I realized, I bet you they tricked me and let me pass on that first fall so that I would have to work out all day. Because while everybody else was doing it over and over and over to try to land correctly, my big ass was running back and forth for hours. Sucked it up though. Airborne school is not even that elite. Like I have 50% of my class passed, 55% passed, and it was everything I could do to pass that class. So I'm going live more often. So I went on Monday, it's Thursday. So I work 2 more days. I'll try to go live at least one more day on my days on. And then I'm really focused on like go live every one of your days off. Going back to like something I was thinking about it's funny the commenter asked about Army PT stories, because part of my routine right now is I want to lose body fat. Even though I want to run a half marathon, I really don't care about being like anywhere in the lead of a half marathon. It's just like, hey, I finished a half marathon. Yay for me. That's great. So when it comes to like training to lose body fat, I'm in the gym, I'm going to lift weights and I'm going to run. So what would you do first? So if you wanted to run faster, you would run first, and build cardio before you lift weights. And then you're all tired lifting weights. But if you want to burn fat, like I do, you lift weights first and then run, because then you burn up all the glycogen out of your muscles lifting weights. And then when you go run, it forces your body to switch over to burning body fat. So just a little side note, the Army did that as well. When we worked out, for example, on our PT test, you had to do push-ups, sit-ups, and a 2-mile run. And it was in that order. So I had to do 82 push-ups in 2 minutes, which I did 82 push-ups in 1 minute. And we only had to do 78, but we did 82 because we were in the 82nd Airborne Division. Then I had to do 96 sit-ups in 2 minutes, which I could just barely do. I could just finish the 96 within 2 minutes. You could take breaks and stuff, but you couldn't break away from the form you're in. You could lay down or sit. No, you could sit up and wait and then run 2 miles at the end, and I could pass with about 75% score. So my PT score would be 100 for push-ups, 100 for sit-ups, and 75 for the run, and I'd get 275 points out of 300. So I always did pretty good in the military as far as the PT scores. Accountability. So I switched to the 16-8 diet where I'm eating lunch if I want. But it feels good because when I pass up lunch and I don't eat until 1 or 2 or 3 or 4, I feel like I'm winning. Where before, I felt like I'm hungry and I want to eat at 1 or 2 or 3 or 4, but I'm losing because I'm supposed to be on OMAD and only eat one meal at 7 at night. Where now I'm just splitting the meals up and just, I'm still eating a lot of food, but I'm working out hard. So I ate a salad today, 380 calories at about 1 o'clock. No, at about 11 o'clock. It was just before noon. And then I went the rest of the day and I ate some sausage and stuff when I got home. And I ate a lot, and it's a little too much, and I'm gonna tone that down. But I had a bunch of leftovers from my cheat day on Sunday. I went to the birthday party at my sister's house, and I brought home like 5 plastic containers full of leftovers. And that's another something, like set yourself up for success. I shouldn't have done that. I had plenty of healthy food here to eat: meat, eggs. like I talked about paleo. I went to the grocery store the other day. I like to shop at like the Whole Foods place, Sam's Club, and I just got some watermelon and some like dates, grapes, some nuts, meat. It's just the base. It's very easy, but it's a very filling, complete diet plan, nutrition system, I believe. Ooh, and I got more of my cachava showed up today. Oh, I want to show you guys. I got so like this stuff is not cheap, but I really like it. It's super filling. It's awesome for lunch. Which flavor is this? This is the vanilla. So like just these two bags. I got a vanilla and a chocolate. It's only 240 calories for 2 scoops, but this whole thing is only 15 servings. So, and it's $60. So this was like $120 for 30 lunches. But I'm gonna save those and bring those with me in November when I go to the Philippines. So we have the whole month of lunches for me and my wife. We can have it at least half the time. A nice complete nutrition. It'd be something perfect for like after like a morning workout to have for like a lunch or a brunch type meal. So super complete, superfoods, loving it. I'm not saying go spend that much money on it, but you know, how much money do you spend on going out to getting fast food? Like, can you even get a fast food lunch for less than $10 nowadays? Like, because that would make this $150 then, you know, if you consider this a lunch replacement. Although it's so little calories, it's only 240 calories for 2 scoops of it. But I throw more water than it says, and then I throw more ice than it says, and then I add like a banana or even 2 bananas, because banana only has like 100 calories anyway. So you can add up them calories and really increase the volume. And they're actually really good. Like the chocolate one, I haven't had the vanilla one. I think I'm gonna throw strawberries in the vanilla one and the bananas in the chocolate one, and so money. So trying to be honest with this accountability though, and part of it is just going live and being honest about what I ate. Matter of fact, I have a picture on my phone of what I just ate for dinner, like 2 sausages, some sweet potatoes, some corn, and some leftover pumpkin pie. It was 2 little squares like this, but it was a lot of food when you add it all up. But all I had was that and the salad today. So I think total calories wise was good. So today was Thursday, a non-run day. And I got relieved at work, and I went and took my shower, and I looked at my watch, and I had about 20 minutes to kill. And I remembered, oh, I'm supposed to be lifting weights today. So I went and did my leg workout. So I just did quads, hamstrings, calves. Then I did some squats, which are quads, but they kind of work everything, your glutes and everything. And then I did some shoulders. I did like Arnold presses and good morning sunrises, whatever they're called, where you kind of go like this with them. And then the Arnold presses are like this. And I love my shoulders. Ooh, I could see them working. Work those so I'm doing like a kind of a mini work my whole body on one day, upper body, and then the whole lower body on the other day with the shoulders, because the upper body day has so many more muscles than the legs. I had the shoulders in that day. So, but I'm gonna make a whole video about that and break down each workout, how many reps, how many sets, the weights, and everything, because it's simple. It felt good. I'm not in pain. It got a good workout. The muscles got toned up. And it's just helping me on that level too, where this is easy, and then I won't regret. I won't make excuses to not work out. Like, oh, it's gonna hurt, it's gonna suck. Oh, that reminds me, just start taking them cold showers, because that trains you to do shit that hurts and sucks. Something else I have written down here is when I think I'm noticing in myself, where when I over talk about the future, let's say, for example, a running routine or a diet routine or a weightlifting routine, if I contemplate it too much, that I kind of trick my subconscious into that it's already happened, and that I'm already done, and that I'm already fit, and I'm already ripped, and I've been eating right for 9 months. So I'm just trying to change the verbiage a little bit, as far as like, it's not something that's gonna be done. It's just something that I'm doing. So like, I'm eating healthy meals now. I'm eating lower calorie, like smaller portion sizes. I'm really not counting the calories totally, but like I've had this, for example, in my room for like a week, and in the past, this thing would have been gone in like 3 days, and now I only ate that much. So it's training me to just eat a small amount of a snack instead of go crazy. And these are awesome too. These are like If you think you're like, if it's non-meal time, like let's say it's 3 p.m. and you went and did something after lunch and you're just hungry and you don't, and it's not dinner time yet, like that's only 230 calories. And that'd be a great something in that kind of window too. Not that I'm advocating breakfast snack, lunch snack, dinner snack, but I'm saying if you want to eat breakfast, lunch, and dinner, but in the middle somewhere you want a snack, that would be a great one because it's giving you all kinds of vitamins and minerals and fiber and superfoods and nutrients that are just not in most processed food nowadays. You eat a frozen pizza. I mean, there is just nothing in that thing that's providing you any nutrition whatsoever. So don't overly talk about it. Don't overly plan it. Overly do it. But you can still talk about it and think about it and plan about it. I mean, there's a saying in the military that planning is priceless and having a plan is useless, because as soon as the first shots are fired, the plan goes out the window. But you had to have a plan to initiate the mission in the first place. So you make the plan, you get going, and then you wing it as you go. My next note here is just calm, steady, and ready. And it's just that sense of, I was walking around at work today and I wasn't that hungry, but I had a desire to eat. And I just kind of let a stoic sense of stoicism come over me, and just kind of that, just like, relax, dude. You're not hungry. You're fine. You're going to be able, go get something to eat in a little bit and just eat a little bit. And it's just food, man. Who cares? It's no big deal. And it just relaxed me, and just like, take a deep breath, let your heart rate come down, let your blood pressure come down. Think about are you really hungry? Are you going to be happy if you eat something in some junk food, and then you're going to be mad? It's not healthy for you. Forget that you're going to be mad, like, don't be down on yourself like that, but use things that are going to boost you up and be like, this is not health building. I want to eat something. So then do eat something, and then go eat something healthy. I would say go eat something healthy, even if you're going to eat the unhealthy thing. Like, if you're gonna, like, I always use the Dairy Queen Blizzard. Let's say I'm gonna go eat a Dairy Queen Blizzard, and it's like, okay, then I have to go downstairs and eat an apple first, or I got to go downstairs to eat a carrot first, and you go do that, and let's see how many times you just end up not having the Blizzard because you did the healthy thing. It boosted your confidence. It satiated you, so you're not hungry. And then even if you do go eat the Blizzard, you have some healthy vitamins and minerals and fiber in you that'll help slow down that glycogen synthesis from all that ice cream. I mean, so bad. Okay, so I got back on, well, not back on, but I'm still listening to my self-help books. I did get back on my 6-book series on self-discipline, and I'm really liking it. I think I'm on book 5 of it, book 4 or 5 of this 6-book series. And I would have finished it by now, but I cut back into the Bible this week. So the beginning of the week, I read Proverbs, Ecclesiastes, and Song of Solomon. Those are right in a row in the Old Testament, and they're all kind of, they're like a proverb, and that's kind of what Ecclesiastes and Song of Solomon are as well. And they're just all it's almost like listening to a self-help book. It's like Bible self-help books. And then I went back and listened to a little more of the self-discipline books, and then I went back and read Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John. No, Matthew, Mark, and Luke, and didn't quite finish Luke. I was getting a little bored of reading three what do you call them? Books. What do you call Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John? The Gospels. I read 3 Gospels in a row, and so they're the same story, just from different perspectives. And I was just about finished with Luke, and I was like, oh, I want to get back to my self-discipline book. So I'll finish up Luke and Matthew probably tomorrow or the next day, or between the next couple of days. I'll finish those up, and then we'll finish up the other self-help books, the self-discipline books, and we'll talk about those some more. But I'm gonna start making some notes right now for the just a workout routine that I've been doing. And I actually got this workout routine from a personal trainer, like, I'm gonna say right about 20 years ago. Yeah, it was before I even worked at CertainTeed. So I've worked at CertainTeed over 19 years. So this is just an old OG workout routine, and it's lifting weights 4 days a week, and it kind of works. It works out great with my routine right now because I'm running 3 days a week. So I can either run, workout, or I can run and work out. And either way, it gets it all done within the 7 days. And gets all the muscle groups worked out and gets all the cardio finished up. So guys, a few new subscribers lately, not so many. Don't have any really good advertising running right now, but we passed up 11,000 subscribers the other day. So thank you guys for checking out the channel. I hope you will like, share, and hit that thumbs up. And if you're watching the video, please hit that thumbs up. Helps the algorithm. You know, the more people that hit the thumbs up and the more people that comment, it causes videos like mine to show up next to videos of people that have videos like mine. And so we can all check out each other's videos. So also consider joining the channel for as little as 99 cents a month. I think it's the only membership I have available right now because I really don't expect anybody to be shelling out any cash for my little tiny amateur YouTube channel. But I hope you will consider the value of a dollar and and say, hey, Zach, I think you're worth $1 a month to come out of my bank account. And I get the YouTuber gets most of it, so it's a pretty sweet deal. If I can get just only 15,000 of you to join my 99 cents a month, then I can retire early, and we can really pop these videos all day, every day. Maybe even start editing them and making them all professional. So guys, I only have 26 days, and I'm going to be wheels up heading back to the Philippines for the whole 30 days. And I'm going to really try to go live there as well. There's a gym in the condo we're renting and a swimming pool, and we're near a park. And so we'll be making videos in the gym, and I'll be going live in the condo. And hopefully I can get my fiance to come in the videos with me, although she's a little shy, but she has great English. And so she's very easy to understand. And hopefully she'll chat you guys up a little bit too. And we can link her YouTube channel to the description of the videos over there as well, because she has a couple different YouTube channels, and that's wonderful as well. But guys, God bless us all. We are all in this together. We just want to bring the world together. The channel's going to blow up. I know that. It's just a weight loss channel right now. It's like, hey guys, let's eat right. I'm going to start talking a lot more about money and finances and planning for retirement at any age. I had planned for retirement when I was married to be a multimillionaire by now, and I would have been easily without any market gain. And the market has gained, like, what would that be? About 600% since I was investing in my 401k 19 years ago. The one I have now anyway. I had one before that too. And yeah, I would have been would have been about 5 million right now. And me and my ex-wife would be retired. But instead of that, it's none. And we're going to find other ways to retire, though. We're going to get our finances in order. And it's really not that hard, guys. I mean, all the way to renting a room from a friend. You just do what you got to do. And if you're married with children, you have a house and you have a car, and there's ways. It only takes like $200, $300, $400 a month that you can get aside. Start banking it, start paying off credit cards with it, start doing your thing with it. And we're going to just have some videos like that, guys, and go into more details. And I talked a little bit about like The Richest Man in Babylon before. It's just a real basic financial book, but it's just a book that says, live on 70% of your income, pay off your debt with 20%, and save 10%. And it sounds a little kooky. Like, why would I save 10% if I'm still in debt? And I'll tell you why. Because when you save 10%, it teaches you to not use the credit anymore. And so you're paying off, let's say you have $10,000 in credit card debt, which is below the national average. And let's just say you make $75,000 a year. That'd be pre-tax. You're taking home 50 grand. It's not much. So you need to take 20% of that, which would be 10 grand, and pay off that credit card in 1 year. And at the same time, you'd save 10%. So then you'd also have 5,000 in the bank. And it would. So then if you needed money, you would take it out of that 5,000, not put it on the credit card. So it's it's simple, but it's so simple. It's like rocket science. I just love it. And if we got into the percentages of what my monthly income is right now, as far as my expenses, I mean, child support is by far and away my greatest expense. Like I have very little expenses on top of that. The only payment I have on anything is my car, and it's a cheap little, hatchback. So it's easy to do. If I can save money, you can save money. You say, I don't have any extra money. Like, I got an extra 1,000 just going out the window, raising them wonderful children. Anyway, 3 of the 5 are over 18 already, so we only got a couple of years to go here, and then we're gonna retire and enjoy tropical paradise for the rest of our long, 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 long lives. And we're going to have long lives because we're going to eat right and we're going to exercise and we're going to be healthy and wealthy and happy in Jesus' precious name. Because, and guys, let's just break it down. Jesus loves you. I love you. And I'll catch you guys in the next episode.